Well, hello and greetings to you all. Thank you for your time today to come and have a chat. So this will be an ongoing series. So we're going to chat to professionals and they can impart their knowledge to you. And today I have a gentleman who has been in the health industry for 30 plus years. I know he only looks 25, but that's okay. And he's a clinical nutritionist, does an amazing job, has amazing knowledge. And his name is Ross Harty. So I'm just going to say welcome, Ross.
Thank you, Joan. And thank you, listeners, for joining in. And I hope you get so much information out of this.
Okay, so I just have one little question today, and that is why water?
Okay, that is a great question. Water is as essential as air is. It is so much more demanding than food. We can live really without food for maybe 2 weeks, water 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
So we have to saturate our bodies with water.
Okay. So what sort of water? Do we just go drink it out of the tap? Do we buy bottled water? What's the thought? What are your thoughts on that?
Sure. Another great question. So tap water typically is 7 pH. That's been chemically adjusted to get there. Bottled water can be 6 to 7 pH. The downside with bottled water is that we don't know the source where it's come from, and we don't know how old it is. And also what's holding the water together. Is it plastic bottle? Is it leaching pesticides? Is it a glass bottle? For the environment, we are just, landfill is going through the roof just with plastics. And yes, we're recycling sometimes, but pesticides is now being seen in drinking water, which means really xenoestrogens or a bad estrogen, and that is going to affect women more so than men. Okay.
So how much water should we drink a day?
Fantastic questions you got there. So really women should be drinking around 2.7 litres per day, according to the AMA, and 3.7 litres for men per day.
Okay.
That is according to the AMA. And the only problem is I struggle a little bit with that because those figures may be okay for people in Tasmania and certain parts of Australia. But then when we look at people in Darwin, far north Queensland, far north Western Australia, we have to drink far more water than that. Otherwise, we are dehydrated, and then we're going to be causing health issues, as in the brain, the heart, cardiovascular system, and also in COVID times, the lungs. We really do need to coat the lungs with moisture so particles don't get stuck to the throat and to the lungs, causing the asthmas and the COVID diseases.
Okay, so with that, so somebody say with high blood pressure, does drinking that amount of water help with that, or should they not?
Absolutely.
Or should they not drink so much water?
Providing their heart is strong, then they need to drink more water. Providing the heart can pump very well, they need to drink more water. And I work with doctors and all sorts of doctors and cardiologists, and we get people lowering their blood pressure or medications simply by drinking some extra water and having some extra salt, as in pink Himalayan salt, not the table salt.
Okay, because that's very bad for us, isn't it?
Absolutely. And when we do get to 3.5 to 4 litres plus, we must add salt back into our system. As we sweat and urinate, we will be losing vital minerals. So we do have to add salt, but I stress that the pink Himalayan salt is amazing for people with high blood pressure and also low blood pressure. It puts it in normal rhythm and pressure. When we talk about,
go on, you go.
Sorry, when we talk about drinking water, I really do like the 25 kilos per body weight. So 50 kilos, you'd be doing 2 litres.
Okay.
Now, that's plus and minus. It depends. If you're in Darwin and you're 50 kilos, you will have to drink more than that. If you're in, let's say, Tasmania, well, that may be okay. It also depends on your workwear. So we've got, let's say, the men in overalls, the motor mechanics, or the miners. They have to wear thick safety gear, helmets, goggles. So you have to add more water to it. I've dealt with quite a few Olympians over the years, and they will tell me that they drink 8 to 12 litres of water every single day without fail, without any issues going on whatsoever. Otherwise, they get lactic acid buildup. Then they can't train as hard the next day, so they actually fall behind. So they know the importance of water. And we see that more and more if we happen to watch the football or any sporting, that now the trainers are out there all the time giving these players water and hydrating them, instead of the old days at halftime, you got a quarter of an orange. How times have changed.
Yes, absolutely. So are there different qualities of water, or where do we access good quality water?
Sure. So we really should get fresh out of the tap, or if our water is good, that is a little bit rare around the country now. We should be drinking filtered water from the tap at home. That is essential. You know where it's come from. You've got all the impurities out of there. And I personally have a machine that takes all the nasties out. It also puts hydrogen back into the water. So this is all about prevention, and hydrogen is amazing element. It is the most abundant element on the planet. It's the #1 element on the element chart. And we need more hydrogen in our body to repair tissue, the heart, the brain. Amazing when we give people hydrogen, how their body responds. And one other thing, before I stop on this point, in Japan, they actually put hydrogen in their saline drips.
Wow.
In Japan, hospitals are putting hydrogen into their saline drips and seeing great results. There's over 1,000 peer-reviewed medical journals on the importance of hydrogen. That's what I drink myself. My sick clients, they look for this as well, and you can see improvements.
Okay, that's fabulous.
So if anyone would like more information about that, please contact Joan or myself. There'll be a link on the bottom how to contact myself, and we can discuss this more and more down the line.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Ross, and your information. Great information. I will put the link down the bottom where you can contact Ross. He is available for Zoom consults or phone. And I thank you for your time today, and we'll catch you next week with another topic. So from us, it's bye, and you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.